Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to my Survive and Thrive campaign. Right now I have this awesome bloke that's on the hookup with me. His name is Wally Ibrahim. He's absolute legend. We've had a relationship for the last 10 years. Great client of ours. We do a heap of training with him. Just absolutely love himself and his team and a person with a real heart. How are you, Wally?
Hey, good, Cole. How are you, mate?
I'm going very, very good. Now, tell us a bit about the We Connect group.
Oh, the We Connect group. We're a group that own Telstra stores and kiosks. So we've got 5 stores and 2 kiosks. Stores are located in Brunswick, Carlton, Coburg, Malvern, Northcote Plaza. And we've got a couple of kiosks as well, one at Brandon Park and one at Heidelberg Shopping Centre. So yeah, that's our group.
That's your group, yep. And how many employees do you employ across the group, just out of curiosity?
So the workforce at the moment is probably just over 60 staff across the group at the moment. So yeah,
Wow.
there's a few of us.
Yep. And we're in real trying times at the moment. There are a lot of business owners out there that are very nervous. They're struggling. Some of them don't know if there's an end. Some are already closing down. So it's what's going on at the moment in the world, and especially in Australia, it's horrific. But I think what the whole idea of this Survive and Thrive campaign that I'm doing, as I said to you before, all of our clients that have been loyal to us, my job is to showcase them to everyone that's connected to Key Business Advisors. Because if I can help you in some way or help keep you keep your staff employed, that's what I'm trying to do. And I think people can also learn from you, Wally, because 60 staff, you've got 6 locations. You are an entrepreneur. So how are you coping at the moment with your team?
Well, first of all, thank you, Colin, for doing this. I know you're taking the initiative and you're not charging for it, and it means a lot about your character. So well done, firstly, to you. Listen, it's challenging times. There's a lot of confusion out there, and customers and staff are unclear what they can do or what they should be doing. I guess from our point of view, we're just trying to make life simple. There's so much information going on. Where do you get that information from? How do you relay that information back to the team? So I guess from my point of view, Colin, is it's like a jigsaw. I'm trying to put this jigsaw together as quickly as I can, just to give everyone a bit of comfort, because the fear of the unknown is really scary for most. And I guess it's my responsibility to make sure that I can keep calm across the group and make sure that everyone understands the goal that we're working towards, and we achieve what we need to achieve during these difficult times.
And if I was a customer walking into your store, what have you put in place to make sure that you've got protection, if I can say that, for your staff and also for the customer?
Yeah, great question, Colin. Let's go back a step. My wife currently, her full-time job is driving around supermarkets, chemists, cleaning supply stores, $2 shops, and we're looking for things like toilet paper, hand sanitizer, soap, masks, whatever we may need in the businesses, both for our customers and our staff as well. That's her role. So she's literally driving around Melbourne, and she's got that role at the moment. I guess from a location point of view, we've done quite a few radical things in our business, Colin. So we've literally closed the entrance of all our locations. So when you come to one of our stores, that you'll find that the front door is closed and we've got a bit of a queue. The reason why we've done that is we want to make sure that we're protecting both our customers and our staff. So we've gone with the theory of 1 staff member per customer. So if we've got 4 staff in a particular location, we will only be serving 4 customers at a time. And that's for the protection of both customers and staff. What we've also done is we're really mindful of the 1.5 distance that we need to have between our customers and our staff. So we've got tape on our shop floors and around our kiosk to make sure that people understand where they need to sit and stand. Any chairs that we've got across the business, we've only got enough chairs now or seats to cater for 1 staff member and 1 customer. And then as an example, in a Telstra shop, we have the computer screens which are called CECs. Every second CEC we've actually isolated and we're not using, just to make sure we've got the right distance.
Yep.
All the stores have got hand sanitizers in them to make sure that staff and customers are using it. After every interaction, we're asking our staff to make sure they wash their hands. A lot of our staff have chosen to wear the masks, which is great, and especially in our kiosk environment, because it's an open environment, we've got to make sure that we're doing the right thing. And anything that we can do potentially over the phone with the customer, after we've finished the face-to-face, we'll continue that transaction and we'll assist our customers with over the phone or potentially online servicing as well, which has been really good.
Yeah, we spoke about before about the worry. So everyone wants to. They're setting themselves up at home. Everyone wants technology. Everyone's worried about is there going to be a dropout in connections and stuff like that? But it's so far so good, which is great. But I think one of the things that for anyone that's watching this interview that I'm doing with you, especially if there's consumer customers out there and business customers, but it's all about making sure that you're protected, so you don't receive a message to say COVID-19, please click here to see the latest update, and it's actually a professional hacker that's hacking into your network. So are you helping customers to make sure that they're safe within your staff, within the stores, that they don't get hacked? Because heaven forbid if a client had their whole internet shut down or lost their bank account details and stuff like that. What do you put in place?
And it's another good point, Colin. If you start to visualize if we go to a complete lockdown, what does that look like for most people? Yeah. So, you need some sort of internet access. A lot of people want some sort of entertainment, being Foxtel or whatever that looks like. That is fantastic. But once we've got 2, 3, 4, potentially 10 people in a household that are needing internet, we need to make sure they're secure. So if I look at what's currently selling across all of my locations, mobile broadband, so wireless internet solutions are just walking out. Yeah. NBN connections, so internet at home. We're doing quite a few of those connections as well. But what my staff have been told to do is we sell Trend Micro as a internet protection program. We've been told to talk to the customer about that. And if we sell one of our products, that's fantastic. At least we know we've done the right thing by the customer. But even if we don't, we're making sure that the customer understands that the risk of some sort of virus happening with so many people using the internet and spending a lot more time online compared to what we normally would do, the risk is really, really high. So we're encouraging all of our customers, if they don't have some sort of antivirus program, to take the program that we have and we offer. But if that's not right for them, and it may not be right for everybody, just to make sure that they've got some sort of cover, and we're assisting customers with that conversation, just so we know that once they go home and they're ready to, start surfing the web or working or doing whatever they're doing, at least they're covered. Because the last thing I'd want is somebody to have some issues at home and then, be isolated and not be able to get out. And, we're saying that there's a lot of businesses and we're serving customers over the phone and online. But if we do get to a lockdown period, I'm worried that a lot of that might take a bit of time. And I don't know about you, Colin, but if we lost internet in our household at home, I think we'd go mad.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, to be honest, like there are many business owners out there today, they've got to live by it, and if I don't have it, you're right, the kids are going to drive us crazy. You're an entrepreneur, you're a great businessman. If I ask, if someone's looking at this and they want to get advice from you, what would be one tip you would give to another business owner out there who are going through these trying times?
One tip. Okay. I think the best thing so far for me, Colin, has just been regular contact. Today's actually day 10 for me in isolation. So it's been quite difficult, and I haven't been able to see my team face to face, and I'd love to be out there with them. We are doing regular conference calls. We're using Zoom today, and I've been using that with my team as well. And we've been doing calls face to face so we can see each other, and so we can see each other's smile and motivate each other. But for me, it's been regular contact. I'm trying to get as much information as I can. Being a Telstra licensee, we have an association, so I'm joining all their calls and reading all their communications. I've joined the Chamber of Commerce to get updates from them. Got a link to all the government websites to make sure that I'm being updated on a regular basis. I don't normally like watching TV, but I've got the TV in the background to hear up to date, with what the government or, both federal and state are doing, which has been handy. My notebook's just full of notes, and all I'm doing is every morning speaking to my team, making sure that they understand what's going on. I've actually started to do some video calls with my guys. I'm recording videos and posting it on WhatsApp as well. And there's quite a few emails going out there. And it's probably over the top, but I just want to make sure that everyone's got that information, because as I said earlier, the fear of the unknown can drive people a little bit crazy, and I don't want that. So if somebody's struggling, they know that they can contact me. they've got the information, if there's any concerns. And I've also asked my team to check in with each other. So, you know, if they're having a good day, I want them to contact one of their other peers just to make sure what's going on. And I've got 2 or 3 of my managers right now. They're also commenting on the other stores and the kiosks in regards to their performance. So if a store does really well today, it's not me or my ops manager, one of the other managers will turn around and go, you know, well done, great job, keep it up. Yeah. And that energy, it continues to grow. And you know what, Colin, I'm glass half full, not empty. You know, with a lot of these mobile broadband connections coming through, it's very different. The environment we're working in is very different at the moment, but there are some sales for us. They're not great, but they're there. And I guess the staff are getting a lot from being able to help customers with an option for them to be able to isolate or get ready for a complete lockdown, which has been really good.
Yeah, I think that's brilliant. I think, look, you know, for me, this Survive and Thrive campaign is about, you know, you can't be doing what you're normally doing. You've got to think differently. You've got to refocus. You've got to be on your game plan. And, you know, there's 2 ways to look at it. I'm an optimistic type of person. So, you know what, we're just going to keep ploughing through no matter what comes our way. Lastly, how do people find your stores? And at the end of this interview, there will be, you know, what we'll do is we'll put up all your store locations of where they are, but what is the best way to contact or walk into one of your stores? I've just said that, but what's the best way to get in contact with Weed Connect Group?
Well, I was going to say, over the phone's probably not ideal at the moment because the phones are running red hot. We have a Google account for each location, so if anyone's got any urgent queries, they can send it through Google and I'll respond directly to that. Yep. You can find all our details on Google as well in regards to locations of all the businesses. But just quickly, Colin, Brunswick is in Barclay Square Shopping Centre in Brunswick. Carlton is on Lygon Street where all the restaurants are. You'll be able to find us because there's no restaurants open anymore at the moment. So I think we're only one of the few businesses open down Lygon Street, but that's where we are there. Coburg is in Sydney Road in Coburg. So that's one of our newer locations. It's a corner site, so you won't be able to miss that. Malvern is on Glenferrie Road in Malvern. The store's been there for 20 plus years, so hopefully many of the locals know that store. Northcote is in Northcote Plaza Shopping Centre. So we know our friends up the road at Northland have recently shut for a period of time. So we welcome all those customers to come to Northcote Plaza. And our kiosks, one is in Brandon Park Shopping Centre. We've got some road signs out at Brandon Park, so hopefully people can see those signs and visit us there. And the final one is Warringal Shopping Centre in Heidelberg. So we're literally at the top of the Travelators there as well. So for us, we haven't reduced our hours. If anything, we've kept our business as is because we want to make sure that we can get through as many people as we can. I need people to understand that Telstra stores are a safe environment. Everything that we've implemented in our businesses is across the board in every Telstra store in the country. So please feel free to come, feel safe. If you've got any concerns, you will find a door greeter in each of our locations. They can assist you if you don't actually want to come into the store. But right now, Colin, for us, it's trying to serve our customers as quickly as we can, the best way possible. And as I said, if for whatever reason we can't assist our customers face to face, we will try our very best to assist them online or over the phone as well.
Beautiful. Thanks, Wally. Thanks for hooking up with me. Want to wish you all the best. And again, you know, finish off. Absolutely love the relationship that we've got with you. Absolutely love helping your staff, your managers, the whole lot. To go from good to great, because that's our catchphrase. And well done on this interview. Thanks, mate. See ya.
Thanks, buddy. Take care. Bye.